Yeah, I meant it.
That's incredible. Anyways, welcome to the I Hate Men podcast, part 1.5, part 2. This is me, let me make up a name, Van Shapiro over here. I'm Van Shapiro, and I'm here with my good old pal, Zesty Jesus.
Let's go.
Zesty Jesus with Van Shapiro. That's that sounds really fucking out of nowhere, but I think it would work.
Honestly, yeah, I think it works.
Imagine we get sued by either Ben Shapiro or Zesty Jesus for defamation.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. Anyways, so continuing on what we were talking about on the first part of the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
There was this other thing about FNAF Plus. I don't know if you know what FNAF Plus is.
I've heard of
It's like
FNAF
it's
Plus. I've
been
known about it for a good while.
Yeah, I've also known. I've known it since like August of 2021. Like while I was in vacation, I saw like a trailer on my phone in the middle of the night. Yeah, that's not gonna give me nightmares. When I go to sleep and shit.
I knew about,
Uh,
for the most part, what happened with the creator, kinda.
yeah. But basically, uh, like 2021 was like the last year where I genuinely cared about the FNAF community and FNAF in general. Like when I did that, I was like, okay, I'm done. The games are repetitive and very
2021
lame.
was like the first time I made a FNAF game in so long. I made it, and then I never made one for another full year.
Yeah, because you got banned from Scratch.
Yeah, I still made them anyway, but then I got bored, and then I made UGen 3R.
By the way, it's incredible how like you did an appeal back in like 2021 to get your Scratch account back.
And they
It hasn't got
responded 2 years
replied.
later.
Then 2 years later, they denied it, and then they delete your account and
Yeah,
everything.
it was pretty cool.
That is insane. That is
Honestly,
actually insane.
I don't really care though, because it's fucking Scratch. I hate Scratch.
Yeah. Yeah, Scratch sucks. I'm gonna use Click Team. You know, I'm gonna use Game Maker Studios.
Still making things though.
Yeah, yeah.
I got UGen
Which is
3R,
great.
which I've been working on since February.
Yeah, it looks to be going pretty good. Even though I feel like that's since you're still doing it on Scratch, right?
Yeah, I'm
Like
doing it on
eventually, right?
Scratch. I just not gonna be uploaded on Scratch.
Yeah, it's gonna be uploaded like as an exe on Game Jolt.
You don't need to download it. You could just go to the page and just press play, and it would just open a tab with the game.
Okay, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Pretty interesting. But anyways, about FNAF Plus, I sort of got uninterested with the community. Okay, especially when, like, for example, the only time I got back, watching or hearing anything about the FNF community, I shit you not, after like 6 months, I got back because there was like a Turkey Tom video about the FNAF degenerates.
Hmm.
Like from from like from like September 2021 to whenever that video was up and whenever I saw it, which was like at the end of 2022, I knew nothing. I knew nothing that was going on in that community because I stopped caring. Like I did not know about the shit about Jonachrome. Okay, I did not know shit about that.
Oh yeah, that
That
was the situation.
Yeah, I did not know anything about the Jonachrome situation until I saw that video. It's like, oh, that happened 2 years ago. Cool.
Honestly,
So,
the Jonachrome situation was a lot more tame than I thought it was gonna be.
I mean, yeah, it's very tame. I mean, Jonachrome did do the right thing and get the fuck out of the internet because that's what you have to do. But honestly, I don't like how people just say, well, he learned his lesson, he left the internet. Let's bring One Night at Flunty's back. You know, let's appreciate
I'll
it.
give him
Separate.
credit for not taking what he did too far.
Yeah, yeah, I do like that. He was being respectful, but
Yeah, I'll
there's
give him
certain
credit
degree.
for that. But that being said, what he did was still not that cool.
Bro, yeah, I don't think it was worth of like a redemption. More like a thing
Yeah.
of, yep, this is no longer a thing we can really talk about because it might end up into the discussion going about the creator. You know that sort of saying where like people get shit on for doing something related to one-eyed flunkies. People are like, separate art from the artist, okay? Like, Jonachrome has been gone for like years, and the games are still good. That is like the most hypocritical the FNAF community has ever been. Probably more
yeah, the
than
games
the
are
whole
still
FNAF Plus
good,
thing.
I guess.
No, but the thing is about the usage of separate art from the artist. They do that
Oh,
for
yeah.
one-eyed flunkies, but they don't do that for Dormatabus. They don't
Oh,
do that
yeah.
shit. Well, because Dormatabus had like a scene of rape. That's really mean. That really sucks.
Okay,
What,
well,
it's
to be
only
fair, the shit
one part of the plot.
To be fair, the shit in that game and also the creator did worse.
Yeah, it was wild. It was wild. But the thing is, if you want to go with the rule of separating art from the artist, why are people just going from saying, yeah, Dormatabus was actually good to, no, Dormatabus is one of the worst games ever? And the only reason is, oh, well, because, you know, they made the purple guy a rapist.
I honestly just think the game's kind of boring to begin with.
Like, in my opinion, like, I always thought the game was good. Like, even back then and even now, I still think that, like, visually...
I don't think the game...
Story-wise is a bit edgy.
I don't think the game visually holds up that well anymore, but I still kind of like it, I guess.
No, in my opinion, I really like that how, like, Dormatabus took... the aspects of FNAF 3 and decided to like exaggerate them in a way that it looks really good in my opinion. Like I think they look good in my opinion.
I know a lot of people like that and a lot of people hate it. I'm in the middle with it. I think it's okay. It works, I guess.
Like in my opinion, I think Dormatabus is a good game, gameplay wise and visual wise. Story wise, yeah, you can make your point. Okay, there might be one part of the entire story where that's fucked up, but it's only one. The rest is just edgy shit.
Yeah.
You're putting it down because of one part.
I don't like the game gameplay wise. Like half the characters are the same, and also Night 10 made me go insane.
Bro, Night 10 is easy. What do you mean? Sounds like a skill issue, bro.
Are you fucking kidding me? Night 10 was annoying.
Nah, bro. I think it's a skill issue. All you have to do is just play the game.
You need to be so fucking quick, otherwise Garvey is just gonna kick your ass.
Hey man, you gotta be quick. That's
I don't have quick reaction time.
Well, skill issue.
Fuck.
But yeah, in my opinion, I feel like people should stop being hypocritical and justify the praise for One Night at Flumpty saying, "Oh, separate art from the artist," but not do the same for Dormatabus. Which, by the way, after the controversy, actually the game was bad. I didn't like it. I think it was
didn't
shit.
people also do that with FNAF Plus? Like after the whole situation, I know there was a lot of people that are like, I didn't even like FNAF Plus to begin with.
Yeah, there were some people like that, but it was very minimal. It was very minimal
compared to the other game.
Yeah, and I was like, by the way, speaking of FNAF Plus, let me get back on topic.
Oh yeah.
When that whole thing about Jonachrome happened, when I heard that, I was like, oh, okay, the fanverse is going to shit. Okay. After that, I was like, if there's one case, okay, of something that controversial, it's good that the fanverse managed to disassociate with it. It's really good that they did that.
It sucks that everyone in the whole fanverse has been in controversy, besides one person.
Actually two, because like Nixon, like people have been accusing him of being a transphobe, but like it was years ago and he moved on.
Oh yeah, because I forgot he used to be transphobic.
I mean, all he did was just fucking joke, dude. Like all he did was just doing what everybody else was doing, joke about everything.
I guess.
But yeah. I think Emil Mako and Nixon are the only ones because like they're the ones that mostly stay quiet, you know.
Yeah.
But speaking of like FNAF Plus and Fiznum, to be honest, for FNAF Plus, I was sort of like, okay, that's kind of cool, but then I just kind of stopped. I kind of like deleted it off of my brain.
I kind of liked what FNAF Plus was doing. But like, yeah, I also ended up forgetting about it for some time.
It's lost media. It's lost media. It's lost media now. You can't get it.
Shout out to that car
You
outside my
can't get it
window.
no more. Yeah.
But yeah, no, you can't get it. Actually, I'm pretty sure there's. I thought there was a thing you could. I thought there was a way you could still play it.
No, I don't think so.
Damn.
But there was like the whole thing about on Twitter, like they were already talking about how like Fiznum is like a toxic piece of shit. And
Yes, he is.
when I saw that, I connected my dots and say, okay, he's just Leffen, but from the FNAF community. I just said a name out of nowhere, but if there's someone here from the Smash community, I think they might know who Leffen is.
If there's someone here from
yeah,
the
I saw,
Smash
like,
community, hey, what's up?
watch Technicals. If you're from the Smash community, get scared. Anyways, going back on topic. Going back on topic.
How have we been recording for 11 minutes already?
Oh shit.
Jesus.
Okay.
Alright, well, you can continue.
Yeah, there was like that whole thing that like a few days ago where Fiznum basically did a speed run of like going to bankruptcy. You know, he just like there was like this whole thing where Fiznum said, "No, I'm not gonna play Ruin. Stop asking for me to play Ruin." Even though I am very damn sure that that piece of shit never intended to not play it. Like he said that for the sake of making people mad.
And then he did play it.
So people, yeah, he did play it. And of course, since he for this entire time of not showing the game, he kept his notoriety for his like definitely real and genuine shitty takes. So I feel like he was farming off of people's reactions, and he did it again when he played Ruin and said, "Oh, it actually sucks."
Okay, honestly,
like,
I'm not gonna argue against that because I think Ruin's actually pretty boring, and I don't like Security Breach to begin with.
Yeah, Security Breach is kind of a miss.
Yeah, I was excited for it initially, but it was such a huge letdown.
Can you believe that game is now 2 years old?
Already? What?
Yeah, it was released in 2021.
Holy
it was not
shit.
last year. Yeah.
I didn't realize it was that old already.
Oh well, you just found something completely new.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. Anyways, there was like there was like someone saying, "Oh well, if you say that anything new about FNAF is boring, don't be surprised when we're gonna say that your game FNAF Plus is gonna be boring." And like, as petty as that is, people got mad and like they sent gore shit to the person, including a very certain popular 2020 video. But yeah, when that came out, Fiznum, instead of like taking it as an actual person, he decides to troll again, and be like, "No, you guys shouldn't give it to him. You should give it to me. You should give it to me, bro." Like he thought it was like something silly. But honestly, he got the backlash he deserved. Like for being, there's a time and place for trolling. That was not the right time to do it, and it's not the right place to fuck it up.
Yeah.
So yeah, even though I do think that it's excessive, because I've seen people complaining about like the FNAF community taking something so seriously to like get Fiznum fired for it. Like there were some people, that I know that were saying that they should stop having such a high standard, you know, for people like this. But the thing is, Fiznum is not just an indie game developer that has done something stupid that might end up in just him getting canceled, you know? This is Fiznum, or at least around that time, was part of the fanverse. Something that Scott was willing to say, "Yep, I promote, I condone, I think that this is enough to be close to my work," okay? He puts it at such a high standard because people that are in the fanverse are having the same standards as Scott Coffin, okay? So if they mess something up that might make the FNAF community look bad, action has to be taken. No matter what, the consequence is you're gonna get the fuck out and you're gonna like it.
Yeah.
And I feel like that describes perfectly that Fiznum, no matter what, even if he deserved it or not, he was gonna get fired. Okay,
Yeah.
he was gonna get kicked out of the fanverse because in a place where you are set in a on a high standard, if you fuck it up, the only thing you can expect is getting your ass kicked.
Yeah, pretty much.
Even though I do think that people were being a bit mean and were sort of joking, but even on the other side, defending Fizz, they were also exaggerating. Like I feel like the people who took the fact of firing Fizz seriously was stupid enough. But
Hold
being
on, how
people
long
like
have we been recording for? Oh shit, 16 minutes. Alright, we should wrap this up.
yeah, but like
Finish
don't
up,
worry,
yeah.
I'm almost at the end.
Alright, alright.
I feel like that's what I was saying. Like I feel like people talking about how Fizz should be fired exaggerated, you know, that sort of shit. I feel like that's stupid, okay? I agree that it's stupid. But people complaining about it afterwards and saying shit like I can't do it with this community anymore. Like, you know, you could have said that at any moment. You know, you could have said it during the Jonachrome thing.
Yeah.
You could have said it during the Nichi Blackout thing. But then you do it when the funny green man gets canceled and FNAF Plus goes with it. You do that now. You couldn't quit. No, you can't quit the FNAF community before. You have to quit when a FNAF 1 remake gets canceled. You know, that's bad. That's bad. Fuck this community. You know, I feel like it's stupid. Like, if that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. But in my opinion, that's kind of a stupid choice. You know. It's like saying it's like when my community when the TC2 community was like in shambles because like one of the big YouTubers got exposed for like being a groomer. Like even at that, I didn't say to myself, yeah, okay, I'm done with this community. I just can't anymore. Which is a thing that many people I knew from that community did. Like I didn't do that. I was just said, okay, we moved on. I'm just gonna keep supporting my community because that's what I have to do. Life goes on, and I don't think I need to wait this whole situation so much that I need to say, all right, I'm out.
Yeah.
You know, maybe because maybe because I'm not that sensitive. Maybe I'm just not that sensitive.
Maybe. All right. Well.
Yeah. What? It was mostly me talking, but you know what? It's fair.
Yeah, it's
fair
fine.
enough.
That's to be expected. Anyways, thanks for watching this episode of the
I Hate Men Podcast 1.5, Part 2.
That
This has
was
been Ben Shapiro with Zesty Jesus. And I hope you're going to have a nice day. Or night. Depending on what your time zone is.
I thought this was
Actually,
the
I
Joe
don't
Rogan
care.
podcast.